A recent study reveals that almost 80% of New Yorkers are reporting that the cost of food increased faster than their income, making it more difficult to put food on the table. To break it all down, we're joined by NY1's Julio Cesar Garcia. Julio.
That's right, Dean, and this is something that we can all relate to. The poll commissioned by No Kid Hungry New York is showing that as city residents grapple with an affordability crisis, rising food prices are adding to their cost of living. The numbers are staggering. In the 5 boroughs, 78% of households said that the cost of food was rising faster than their income, and 70% indicated it had become harder to afford groceries in the past year. 41% of city households bought less meat, fish, eggs, or other protein due to their high cost, and 30% bought less fresh produce. Now, 24% bought more rice or so-called filler foods to stretch healthier ones. And 28% of New York City public school parents noted a decline in the quality of school meals, the highest of any subgroup in the state, likely driven through budget cuts that reduced school meal options prior to being restored this spring. Let's listen.
The affordability crisis that we're all talking about so much, but we often talk about it in terms of rent. It is very real. It is also real in the grocery store and when it comes to putting food on the table. That means when you go to the grocery store and you realize this is what this produce costs, this is what this protein costs, you're physically taking that out of the cart because your budget is not there. And people are making hard choices, picking out filler items instead, not giving children the nutrition they need to thrive.
And Dean, No Kid Hungry works with school districts to provide training, toolkits, and strategic grant funding to launch or enhance existing school meal programs. They also collaborate with community-based organizations to support summer meal programs and connect families to other critical federal nutrition programs like SNAP and WIC. Through donations across the state, No Kid Hungry has provided 65 school districts and community organizations with over $1.5 million in grants in 2022 and 2023.
Yeah, this is definitely impacting everyone. When I go to the supermarket, you pick up 5 or 6 items and you're like, how did that come to 20 or 30 bucks? Now, since this organization works across the state, how do they feel about the recent state budget?
Well, they celebrated that Governor Hochul allocated for the state's $13 million in funding for the summer EBT program next year. This is, of course, the budget for 2025, noting that New York State and their investment will unlock an additional $200 million from the federal government to provide families with crucial grocery funds during the summer months, impacting over 2 million children across the state.
How can people dive into this research or help out if they want to?
Well, they're very active on X, formerly Twitter, at NoKidHungryNY, and they ask that New Yorkers in need text the word food to the number 304304. Again, food to 304304 to find the nearest site for free meals for all kids and teens.
All right, Julio, good information. Thank you. More news.